When you're going from 0 to 10K, there's two kind of things happening. Number one, you're starting to find one of your first channels, but I wouldn't don't think about like you need to find your first channel by 10K. I don't think it's realistic. I think that 0 to 10K is a lot about experimentation and just starting to look at some basic momentum stuff. The other reason why it's really hard, if someone says, what major things do you look at from 0 to 10K? If your product costs $20 or your product costs 10K, 10K could be one customer, right? For an enterprise brand, or it could be a ton for, so there is some nuance there. But in general, I would say the following. Start testing these channels and start looking for momentum. So what stuff is showing progress? Going back to LVR, look at lead velocity rate. 0 to 10K, I want a major focus for you to be look at the lead velocity so you get a sense of how you're improving. Don't obsess about the raw numbers at that stage. This first stage, it's like you're testing out channels. The other thing I would say is spend some time thinking about your network. Network is so key, right, on that early motion. And if you haven't spent the time to develop it, that's something I would recommend you start doing. Start going to the relevant in-person events, start meeting people, get active on LinkedIn, start producing content, and start creating that thought leadership thing.